Hello everyone, welcome back to the Global Alert TV channel. Please subscribe and like my videos as we bring you the latest and most detailed analysis on the growing tensions in Eastern Europe, where the spotlight today falls on a surprising and strategic waiting game, Ukraine's silent observation of a Chinese drone ship approaching the Crimean coastline, a move that has sent ripples through the geopolitical and defense communities across the world. For months, satellite images, naval tracking systems, and intelligence leaks have hinted at the development of a new class of autonomous drone ships by China, vessels capable of surveillance, electronic warfare, and potential strike operations without a single human on board. The arrival of one such vessel in the Black Sea region, edging closer to Crimea, has sparked both curiosity and deep concern. Ukraine, battered but resilient after years of conflict, has been monitoring the Chinese movement with patience and precision, waiting for the exact moment this high-tech vessel crosses into Crimean waters, knowing that this event could redefine the balance of naval power in the region. From the exterior, the Chinese drone ship presents a sleek and intimidating silhouette, a fusion of stealth design and futuristic engineering, its hull shaped to minimize radar signature, coated with a heat-resistant polymer that gives it a dull metallic sheen, perfect for slipping through enemy detection systems. The drone's frame stretches about 60 meters, resembling a small destroyer, yet it moves with the silence of a ghost across the waves, driven by hybrid propulsion that can switch between diesel engines and advanced battery systems, giving it both endurance and near-silent cruising. Ukraine's naval observers have been studying the exterior closely through satellite imagery and reconnaissance drones, noting the ship's unique angular surfaces, its low thermal footprint, and the faint glow of infrared sensors scanning the horizon. The design reflects China's growing ambition to project power not through massive fleets but through smart, unmanned vessels capable of acting as floating command centers. Inside, though no human has ever truly been, inside this autonomous warship, the interior is a masterpiece of artificial intelligence integration. Instead of traditional crew compartments, corridors, or sleeping quarters, the ship's internal space is filled with processors, data cores, and modular AI command systems connected to China's Beidou satellite network. Imagine a ship where decisions are made not by admirals or officers but by deep learning algorithms analyzing threat data in real time. The heart of the vessel houses a quantum communication core allowing secure, lag-free connections to command centers thousands of miles away, and this interior intelligence makes the ship not only independent but also unpredictable. Ukrainian analysts, reviewing intercepted communications and signal patterns, believe the ship can operate autonomously for over 120 days, mapping coastlines, scanning radio frequencies, and potentially coordinating with other unmanned drones, aerial or underwater, to create a web of surveillance over contested waters like Crimea. The performance capabilities of this drone ship are what have truly alarmed defense experts. It can travel at speeds of up to 40 knots, maneuver sharply in shallow or icy waters, and deploy miniature reconnaissance drones from its deck. It can jam radar signals, intercept radio communications, and even simulate electronic, ghost ships, to confuse enemy radars. Ukraine's defense experts have been quietly testing their counter-drone technologies, learning from previous skirmishes where small naval drones were used successfully against Russian warships. They see the arrival of this Chinese vessel as both a challenge and an opportunity, a chance to study in real time how one of the world's most advanced autonomous naval systems behaves in contested environments. Some within Kyiv's military circles suspect that Russia has invited or at least coordinated with China to test this drone ship in the Black Sea, possibly under the guise of scientific collaboration. If true, this would signal a deeper alignment between Moscow and Beijing, where cutting-edge Chinese technology could enhance Russia's naval surveillance in exchange for access to critical battlefield data. The safety features of the drone ship are equally fascinating and concerning. Built to survive missile strikes, the hull is reinforced with carbon-titanium composites, and internal fire suppression systems are fully automated. If hit, the ship can seal compartments instantly, preventing flooding and maintaining buoyancy. Even in the event of severe damage, the AI core is protected by multiple shock absorption layers, ensuring the ship can continue functioning or self-destruct to protect sensitive information. Unlike traditional manned ships, there's no human risk, which makes the drone ship a perfect candidate for high-risk missions that would normally endanger sailors. Ukraine's naval intelligence is aware that this makes interception diplomatically complicated. Destroying or capturing such a vessel could provoke a cyber or diplomatic retaliation rather than a traditional military response. The unique selling points of this Chinese drone ship extend beyond warfare. It represents the merging of robotics, artificial intelligence, and maritime strategy in one autonomous platform. Beijing has promoted these drone ships as the future of smart ocean management, capable of both civilian and military operations. It can map underwater cables, monitor illegal fishing, and even serve as a floating research lab. Yet its deployment near Crimea raises questions: why there, and why now? Analysts believe it's not just about testing navigation or endurance but about sending a message. China is watching the European theater closely, learning from every move made by NATO and Ukraine. By positioning its technology in contested waters, China gains live data on Western electronic defense systems, which could prove invaluable in other potential flashpoints like Taiwan or the South China Sea. The price of this technological marvel, though not publicly disclosed, is estimated to be over $200 million per unit, considering its integrated AI systems, autonomous propulsion, and military-grade hardware. For comparison, that's nearly half the cost of a conventional destroyer but with significantly lower operational costs since it requires no crew, no food supplies, and minimal maintenance. Ukraine's allies, particularly the US and the UK, are closely watching this development, as it could redefine the economics of naval warfare. A future where unmanned fleets patrol the seas, making independent tactical decisions, is no longer science fiction, it's rapidly becoming a strategic reality. Within Ukraine, the waiting game has been deliberate and calculated. Intelligence officials in Odessa and Mykolaiv have been studying every movement of the ship, cross-referencing it with Russian radar activity, and preparing potential response plans. Drones, both aerial and seaborne, are on standby to shadow the Chinese vessel once it enters Crimea's territorial waters. For Ukraine, patience is not just a tactic but a necessity. Any premature confrontation could trigger diplomatic chaos. Their hope is to capture enough data to understand the drone ship's communication frequency, its reaction speed, and its vulnerability points. Inside Ukraine's Ministry of Defense, a special operations team known as Seahawk Division has been tasked with designing potential interception strategies, not to destroy the ship, but to hack it. Reports suggest Ukraine's cyber command is developing algorithms that could exploit weak encryption or GPS spoofing to confuse the vessel's navigation. If successful, this would mark the first known instance of an autonomous warship being hijacked through cyber warfare, a historic event that could shift global perceptions of unmanned naval dominance. As tensions rise, Western media outlets have begun broadcasting footage of the Chinese drone ship gliding through the Bosphorus, escorted by a minimal security detail. Turkish authorities have confirmed its passage under international maritime law, but questions remain about whether the ship is fully under Chinese control or operating semi-autonomously. The mere idea that an AI-powered warship could sail thousands of kilometers with little to no human oversight has alarmed international watchdogs. Meanwhile, Russia has maintained silence, neither confirming nor denying coordination with China. Kremlin insiders, however, reportedly see this as a demonstration of new global partnerships, proof that Western sanctions have pushed Moscow to deepen ties with Asian powers. Ukraine's leadership, while cautious, recognizes the significance of this moment. President Zelensky has reportedly been briefed daily, and Western defense attachés are in constant communication with Kyiv's naval command. The mood is tense but focused. Everyone knows the moment that ship crosses into Crimea's restricted waters, the rules of engagement in the Black Sea could change forever. In the larger geopolitical context, this incident symbolizes a new era of hybrid warfare where nations test each other not through open combat but through technology, intelligence, and patience. Ukraine's decision to wait, to observe rather than strike, reflects a mature understanding of modern warfare. Information is the most powerful weapon. By letting the Chinese drone ship make the first move, Ukraine positions itself as both a cautious observer and a future innovator, ready to learn and adapt. As we reach the conclusion of this unfolding story, it's clear that this event is more than a simple naval sighting. It's a glimpse into the future of global defense, where artificial intelligence sails alongside human ambition, and where the quiet waters of Crimea could soon echo the birth of a new kind of conflict, one fought not by armies, but by algorithms. Whether this Chinese drone ship returns home unchallenged or becomes the centerpiece of a technological standoff remains to be seen. For now, Ukraine waits, the world watches, and the Black Sea holds its breath, anticipating the moment when machine meets strategy and the boundaries of modern warfare are once again rewritten.